G'day, it's good to see you. Welcome to part 2 of Aussie boat prices have gone mad, have skyrocketed. First of all, I just wanted to say a huge thanks to all of you guys for watching part 1 of this video, of this series. It just blew me away. Your comments, we've had over, I think it's around 30,000 views, which is absolutely fantastic. I want to thank each and every one of you for commenting. I did read each and every one of them. I tried to reply to as many as I possibly could. So thanks heaps. Please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so every time I drop a video, you'll be notified straight away. Thanks for your support. Let's get on to part 2. Still for sale. That's a sign of a good boat that holds water after rain. No leakage. We've got most of the floor out. Just got to get that battery out, which is going to be a nightmare, so heavy. Take that other section of floor out. We are good to trim this foam down so the floor sits level. I might actually paint or clean the inside before I whack the carpet in and the floor back. She's out. The whole floor is out. It's still a really good solid boat. No rust, no issues. So this area here, I'm putting timber right through there, treated pine timber to support the seats. They're going to be level with that. So bringing the seats forward slightly, and we're going to put timber level with the top of this thing. So these need to be ground down so the timber sits flush down that section there. So, it's time for the doctor. How did Gazza cut his legs off? Yeah. Man, that thing's lethal. Whew. That looks better. All ground down to where we need them to be. I've just mitered those both ends of the timber so that it doesn't interfere on the boat. Check out where we just got. Ooh, that looks like some boat seats to me. We are so not ready for boat seats, but you can't just leave them here and not open it. Look at that. That is very nice. Are you ready? Oh, hello. How nice are they? 100% leather? Just kidding. Pure, unadulterated vinyl. But they are going to look sick. I've been toying with the idea of just cut and polishing the side of this boat. As you can see, I've just done a little section there. You can see the light reflecting in it. If I move the light, it just disappears. So I've just done a little section of the boat right there. And it's come up really good, really nice shine. Like, the boat isn't that bad along the side. There's still a nice bit of colour. I've got a new strip coming from there, and nice new silver decal and new rego numbers. But it's not bad. Like, a tidy up, a good clean up, get rid of all that powdery paint on it with some polish. I reckon she's going to come up good. But I will paint this and probably the top there, so I reckon that's a winner. I just refuse to paint this thing, and I just don't want to paint the inside here or the outside. I'm actually going to carpet those panels along there, but I think I'm going to have to paint this and this top section right through and around. But hopefully I can just give this a scrub inside here and just see how it comes up. The paint's pretty thin that he's put on, but hopefully we can get away with it. Get a hot soapy water. Just see how that comes up. Look at that. That is going to be like brand new, I reckon. Look at the difference. Fuck. Yeah. How good's that? Oops. Let me get a towel. Keep filming, so there's no trick photography. Now, look at that. Look at the difference. Oh, I think we're on another winner. Now that is a win. Check that out. So I've cleaned to the left. Look at the difference. Unbelievable. So feel free to comment. Let me know your thoughts on me just cleaning this up, not painting it. I read each and every one of your comments, and I thank you for putting the time in to fling me a message and let me know your thoughts or give me some advice. I really do appreciate it, and I try and reply to as many as I possibly can. So keep them coming. I really appreciate it. I want to know who's going to clean up in there. You guessed it. Me. Oh mate, pity the poor bastard had to paint up in there. Had to be the apprentice. I went to Repco the other day with my fuel line, my fuel hose, which turns out isn't fuel hose. So the dude tells me that is vacuum hose. So he sells me this, which apparently is fuel hose, because I presume it says fuel hose on there somewhere. And I said, yep, beauty, hook me up with that. So that's got to go from the fuel tank to the filter, water separator from the fuel tank. So I've got a metre of it. I thought, yeah, $10. $28. What have you done me? Time to relocate the battery switch. So it's a dual battery system too, so I might stick another battery in this. I'm just going to carpet this whole section here, so we'll get rid of this, get this out the way. Check that out. It's an old bottom of a bucket. Gotta love it, don't you? Technology, Aussie technology. That'll be right. Just insulate those a little bit better than what they are with a piece of old bucket. I reckon I get a bit of perspex there that will whack behind that. Actually, once we carpet it, should be fine, but we will protect it a little better. I'm going to measure that across there. That is 140 mil. Looky here, everything's working out. I'm going to use this, a piece of vinyl floorboard. That'll be a nice insulator. Found an arbor for me 140 mil hole saw. Got me drill. Mate, if that takes off, run for the hills. That's going to do some damage. Tidy up the edges. Back to the boat. And that down there is the secret squirrel man cave. Shit that happens down there stays between me and you. Yeah? There she is. Done like a dinner. Fits beautifully. That'll be a great insulator once it's bolted back to the wall. That's how you do it. You know, it's really annoying when you see crew do this. Just paint these hoses and cables and wires and stuff. It's so easy just to grab some tin foil, wrap it around it, scrunch it around and just paint it. Then you don't get all this crap all over your lines. It's so annoying. It's bloody hard to get off and it just looks shit, you know. Look at the difference there. Oh man, where do I start? Oh, what a nightmare. Holy shit. You want to see the mess under here? Oh, what a nightmare. Wires all over the place. Bare wires just hanging out. It looks a bit live to me, that one. It's a bit hot. I'll show you. Oh man, look at that. The fuse is just hanging in the, swinging in the breeze. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a cable tie, is it? This looks like we get our earths on the right, positives on the left. Just random bare wires floating around. It's scary. A few little clips hanging in there. Look at this bunch of junk here. Look at that. It's a radio. Oh man, she needs a big tidy up. Looky here what I found. Someone's gone over the top with new wood grain vinyl. That is ugly. And there's the old one, there's the original, look at that. Oh yeah, you can rub a bit of wood grain. Bring on the 70s. Look at that, why the hell would you run that positive wire under there like that? Rub it against the old yum yum. Let's get rid of that little tube up. I reckon we run all that over the top and tie it back in. Get it up out of our way. I've just been checking that. Those colours, brown, blue and the earth, that's like 240 volt wire, not 12 volt. So there's that fat wire. Ooh. Onto the battery. And he's got the others going to the bilge pump. It's a little strange, they're not connected to the other end. Oh, hang on, here we go. There we go. Here's what I wanted to do. Our sounder. Just wanted that to be there so I could plug her in at any time. Because where I'm going to leave the boat, I don't really want the sounder to be on it all the time. Where are we? Look at that. Beautiful. Perfect. You can see it from the back of the boat. When you're driving. He had it mounted here and you couldn't get out the windscreen. You couldn't get out to get to the anchor. He had it sitting right here. A little weird. Couple of questions for you lads. This Navman radio, UHF they don't use anymore, I know that. I presume that's VHF, so I reckon that's going to be okay. Anyone know about this? Let me know in the comments if you got one of these or if you know anything about it. I just looked on the back and it's got a heap of wires that say navigation and all this stuff, so don't know. Let me know. Thanks. I was just checking out this switch panel and realised I've got a L condom missing off the middle switch there. So I thought go to me cupboard full of goodies. I know I've got one. Damn it, I must have raided that on the last project. You could hate that. What a bugger. I've got one of these to go in to charge the phones because there ain't no provisions for a USB there, so I'm thinking I might whack it over this side of the dash. I'll put it in and I'll leave it loose because I'll bet my left nut that I'll lose it. More prezzies! Oh, I thought that was the seat pedestals, but it's actually, I bought this to go on the deck of the boat, on the sides. That is non-slip, I think it's polyurethane or something or other. That is so cool. I didn't know what that was. Yes. That is going to look wicked. These are the pedestals for the seats. That's way better. I thought that box was the pedestals. It was so light. I'm thinking they're just shit quality. There's no meat to them. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Solid as a rock. Good welds. Straight out of China. I love that. Actually got a bit of meat to them. That's really good. Yes. Quick stop to my favourite place, Bunnings. My primer. And I've got that for the gunnels of the boat. The rail, aluminium rail. I reckon that colour's going to go really close. And that for the inside, like a chook sheet paint. It's going to be good. Dilemma. Do I get that to polish the aluminium rail on the front, or this beast of a thing? Oh, that is so cool. Here's a few things I've bought for the boat off eBay. Sticker kits and seats and pedestals and things like that. I'll do a breakdown at the end of the build and let you know exactly what I've spent on this thing. Just going to do a little trial of this. What do you guys call that? My girl laughed at me when I called it chook shit. Whack in the comments what you call this stuff. That's chook shit to me. That's going to look sick. I've just finished doing the old chook shit. And it's come up really good, but I've got a can of zinc black with a really trash tip. And I reckon she needs a little bit more black. I reckon it's going to look heaps better. That's better. Much better. Remember, this is not going to be a brand new boat, but we're going to make it look as good as we possibly can. I don't know why, but old mate never painted under here. He painted to there, and he never painted under these sections either side. I'm just super happy with that chook shit. It has come up a treat. Look at that. She looks awesome. Just nipped down to the local boat joint to grab a tin of Yamaha blue, or grey, whatever it is. Yamaha edge primer, Yamaha paint, $77. Just come back from the hardware and the Yamaha dealer. Jesus. So I've got that, which is an edge primer for this edge of the boat here. White edge primer, and I thought that colour is going to go really close. It's a really good match. I'm going to try that. I've edge primed that already. Just want to try this colour. See what it looks like. Oh, she's a little bit yellow, but not too bad. That to that is not too bad at all. I think that's going to work nice. Hopefully it doesn't dry any darker. Ooh, a little bit furry this morning. Went to a local pub last night. I saw a good Aussie band. Taxi ride. Boom Crash Opera. Ah, where was I? Oh man, have a look at that. Maybe she needs a new rope. Oh, she's a bit slimy. Next. That's good, at least he's got a bit of rubber on there to protect the side of the boat. Oh, it's still full of water. Not stainless steel chain. Beautiful. Check that out. Yeah. I just realised to get that off, I have to pull all that rope back through that eyelet to get that off. Oh no, I found an easier way. Done. You know, my ultimate dream would be to have made enough money off YouTube to be able to buy a boat like that, spruce it up a little bit, and just give it away. It would be fantastic. You had enough subscribers, earn enough dollars off YouTube, just to buy it, give it away to some dude that can't stretch his wage or his budget to buy a boat like that for his family, and just give it away. It would be absolutely fantastic. That is manky. Manky stuff. Off. Just a little bit of rust, not much. The old strap. Why don't you just take that out? Weird. It's like brand new. Beautiful. Done. That probably took 15 minutes to do all that, and it's come up a treat. That'll actually dry a nice flat or matte finish, so it won't be glossy. It'll just blend into the background. Just looking at me D-shackles here. Always give them a little bit of lubrication, the old D-shackles. I'll just use that. Bit of chain wax off my motorbikes. Works a treat. Nothing worse than getting to a boat ramp and your D-shackle binds up. Bloody nightmare. If you're enjoying the content here on Daz's Random Stuff and enjoying the boat build, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when I drop another video. You can just come along for the ride. Even if you're not enjoying it, just subscribe anyway. You know, I read each and every one of your comments that you put on my channel, so please keep them coming. This is my plan of attack, is to put this floor in with new carpet on it, like so. Screw it down, whack this timber that I've made, that I've sandwiched together, treated pine, oops, put it in the right way, put that on there. You can see that it's sitting proud. So screw all that down, you can see it's sitting about 12mm proud there. So this floor here is going to run straight into that, and I'm going to allow extra carpet to run right across there and drop down across the front of that timber. That timber is where I'm going to mount the seats to. So I wanted them a little bit further back than where they were. They were sort of here initially. So I want them here somewhere. So I'm going to pick up that beam and that timber to bolt the seat pedestals down to, so I'm a little bit further back. My girl says to me yesterday, you know, it's a long weekend next weekend. She said, we'll be able to take the boat out. And I went, yeah. And I got some work to do. Yeah. So I was trying to think the best way to knock this foam down, because it's sitting proud and the timber's rocking on it, so it's way higher than what it should be. So I'm thinking this is the go. That's better now, that's all below where it needs to be. So that floor will sit nice and flat now. Way better. It's now sitting where I want it to, nice and flat, nice and level. I'm just going to give these little bits here a spruce up where he hasn't quite painted enough and it looks ordinary. Much better. We are getting there. Hey man. Part 2 is done. Thank you so much if you've made it to this spot in the video. Please subscribe to the channel, it'll really help us out. Looking forward to part 3. We've got heaps to do. Hopefully we get it done in part 3. If we don't, doesn't matter. Part 4. Thanks heaps. I'll see you next time.